So, one of the hardest, Sito, let's talk about end of life. One of the hardest things that I'm encountering right now is what the other end of life doulas in the UK and in the US do at the onset. And that is your living will. People do not want to talk about living will.
Good luck on that. I gave up. My own mother refused to do that, although she did finally make a will and left it in a notebook. But a lot of people, just say, "Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's great. I'll remember to do that," but they don't. Now, okay, so living wills are the first step. Fixing your house, as they say, estate planning is the partner to the living will. But as here in the Philippines, what's your strategy?
In the Philippines, when I am told, and especially if I'm appointed as a health proxy, that happens, no? Because the family doesn't want to make all the emotional decisions. Normally, the people like me are appointed as a health proxy. There's a legal document. In the US, it's prevalent that the end-of-life doulas are the health proxies. The strategy is I talk to the patient, and then I ask permission from them to talk to the family. See, to one of the biggest challenges of patients in general is when they lose that sense of empowerment or control. When the family starts taking over and makes decision for them, especially if the patient is a patriarch, nako, mahirap yun. That sense of I am not in control anymore adds to the disease. They feel weaker, they feel disempowered. So I ask their permission. But first I ask them, the living will that, the portion of the living will that I handle is this. What are your wishes? What decisions do you want to make now when you cannot make any decisions anymore? And some examples. Do you want to have tracheotomy if the doctors recommend it? Do you want to be
Intubated?
Do you want to be intubated? That's what we refer to as a directive called DNI. Do not intubate. Do you want to be resuscitated? Do you want to be infused with artificial medicine to raise your blood pressure? Right? Do you want any invasive procedure when you're in the ICU? And when people resist this is my strategy. If you love your family, you make that decision for them now. Do not shift that burden to them when you cannot anymore decide.